You know? When everything is shut down, there's no access to nothing. Because you're in the middle of an outbreak, nobody's allowed to roam through the streets of the city, and all the companies and buildings are boarded up. You ain't got no drink in your house. Everybody done snatched up everything.
Making drink in the house.
So what you gonna do? Now you in the confines of your own home, and now you distressed, wishing that you could pop open a bottle. You know? You people gonna bug the hell out. Some of you gonna commit suicide.
Yeah, I got that medication and shit.
Hey, no supplies of medicine. You gonna lose it.
A lot of these people are dependent on the pharmaceuticals, the medicines, the pain pills, the diabetes pills, all that
antidepressants.
Shit.
Yeah. Which ain't nothing but drugs. So it get you addicted, man. Get your body accustomed to that hit.
Insulin and shit.
Hey, the Lord's gonna basically take away y'all buzz, man. You ain't gonna be high. Now you have to deal with reality now. See, right now when you buzzed and numb, you just numb to what's reality, man. You ain't got a care in the world, you know. You ain't thinking about shit, man. You high, you drunk.
What's that called when you detox in one night? It's cold turkey. It's another phrase for that thing. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about? When they go to jail and have them and they're shaking and doing all of that.
Withdrawal.
Yeah, when you withdraw, you're going through withdrawal symptoms and all of that. Hey, man, all these fixes and these drugs that you got, from the food to the sugars to the caffeine to the weed to the coke to the everything, the fluoride, all of these things. You're to TV to social media. All of your addictions are gonna get cut off.
All your comfort, all that comfortability is gonna be snatched from up under your feet.
Let this brother finish this book. We're going right into it.
Verse 9. They shall not drink wine with a song. Strong drink shall be bitter to them that drink it.
They said they shall not have a wine with a song.
They're not gonna be up in the club.
Jake loved that shit. Hey, turn that shit up, bro. Turn that shit up. Hey, pull up and turn that up. Shit. Not while there's tanks rolling through the streets. Not where people, troops are rounding people up, kicking doors down, forcing them to the nearest FEMA camp.
Maybe a nigga running with a drink. That's gonna be turn that shit up.
With headphones
Turn it down. Be quiet. Be quiet.
Yeah, for real, they're gonna be on. Don't drink that, man. You act wild when you like it. You gotta be quiet and be still.
Right.
You know?
Hey, but the elect, they gonna be. What about the elect though?
The elect can be turned.
It's gonna be just like the Book of Eli.
Yeah.
Hey, everything is desolate. People suffering. But he chilling. He got his little, you know what I'm saying? He got his little music, his little MP3 player, man. You know. But you people, you gonna be in sorrow, man.
I want to bring that up. What you brought up right now was I had two movie examples.
Yeah.
One is the Book of Eli for the elect.
Yeah.
The other movie is The Road. That's for everybody.
Everybody
else.
should have seen that movie.
The Road, man. That's the one you gotta be worried. Everybody saw Book of Eli, but you gotta see The Road. That's the one that's the path you don't want to take. He said there's always worry about food, about safety, water. You're always worried about something the whole time. You're always worried about the next thing going on. There's earthquakes in the movie. There's always constantly earthquakes and shit going on. All right, the movie, man, that's a terrorizing movie when you put yourself in that real scenario. Go ahead and so this is coming for you. So why are you turned up now? Why do you think we out here in sackcloth? We're in mourning because we know what the Heavenly Father's about to do.
Ecclesiastes 7.
Verse 10. The city of confusion is broken down. Every house is shut up. That no man.
Hey, that sounds like a lockdown.
Yeah.
That sounds like the quarantine and shit. Straight
Martial
up.
law.
That's martial law. People are afraid. People are afraid to step outside their house.
Quarantine is just another way to say medical martial law.
That's it.
You're gonna be seeing all these cars running up and down that day.
Italy?
Now look at Wuhan right now. There ain't no cars driving through the streets.
I
Ain't nobody on no damn moped and shit.
Ain't
Just
no
traveling
rickshaws,
through
none of that shit.
They said that the pollution has cleared up because ain't nobody out there working. Ain't no commerce going on. People ain't driving around.
It has decreased.
That's the reason why the economy is
Down.
down. It's suffering in China right now. Nobody. Hey, there should be no work for Egypt. So hey, once they get like Wuhan here in the States, you people finna lose your job. And some people they gotta some people that's they have to go through a voluntary quarantine or self quarantine. Some people gotta depending on where they travel from, the quarantine can last up to weeks. And you people that just live here in America paycheck to paycheck, you can't afford to be quarantined for weeks.
Hey, 2 weeks, you just got
2 weeks, that's
got evicted.
that's your rent check.
That's everything.
That's your rent right there.
That's everything. It's done.
Yeah, they said this coronavirus has an incubation period up to like 14 days. Then if you get it, you gotta wait like 30 days or something like that, 24 days. So quarantine means 40.
Yep.
All right.
Quarantine is 40.
Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead.
The city of confusion is broken down. Every house is shut up, that no man may come in. There is a cry for wine in the streets. All joy is darkened.
Read that again.
God. There is a cry for wine in the streets. All joy.
And that's twofold. One, you're gonna be looking for comfort. You're gonna be looking to get that buzz to numb you from the reality, to cope with, what's actually happening. But also, you're gonna be looking to be comforted by the word.
Right.
You're gonna be looking for the prophets, and you ain't gonna find them. You know.
And I want to say this about it. When you see shows like The Walking Dead, when they came across liquor, and even in the road, when they came across liquor, they turned up. They were like, whoa, they just want to zone out and be buzzed for a little while. And not have to worry about it. Just want to click out of the matrix for a few minutes. To let your brain at ease for a couple minutes. But plagues are what the scripture say, plagues are gonna be back to back. Ain't gonna be no breath of a moment. It's gonna one don't get it, the next one comes.
So the scripture say, give strong drink to those ready to perish.
Ready to die. That's why they're gonna be seeking it.
Matter of fact, let me read this one.
That's why they're gonna be trying to seek for that. Hey, that's gonna be a hell of a commodity right there.
Amos chapter 8, verse 11. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord Yahweh, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord Yahweh. And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even unto the east. They shall run to and fro, and seek the word of the Lord, and shall not find it. And in that day shall the fair virgins and the young men faint for thirst. Those that should know this thing, that should be fresh in their minds, they ain't gonna be there, they gonna faint, because they ain't got it.
Yeah, which a spiritual famine, that's worse than a carnal famine where
Man
you
shall not
starve
live
and
by
eat.
bread alone, right?
Yeah, because the majority, we only got this the true knowledge. We're going stemming back 50 years, 60 years. Before then, our people was in spiritual famine. We didn't know who we were. We didn't know who our enemy was. We didn't know our power's name. All right, and that's way worse than a carnal famine. Lack of bread and food.
Verse 11. There is a crying for wine in the streets. All joy is darkened. The mirth of the land is gone. In the city is left desolation, and the gate is smitten with destruction.
The mirth in the land is gone. That means you walk around and you see the people out here. You're gonna see sad faces, tears, and dead bodies. You won't be seeing Jake walk around with they loud ass stereo, playing, bumping some drink or something. You ain't gonna see that. You ain't gonna see the women walking around. You know what I'm saying? With proud as hell.
Jewelry on anklets and shit.
Yeah, looking down at you and shit, man. Like you ain't shit.
They ain't gonna be trying to look good.
Yeah.
Doll themselves up and shit. They gonna be humble on that day.
Imagine somebody trying to take a selfie. Or there's just a freaking mountain lion nibbling on somebody's skull. We're gonna get in front of that mountain lion and take your little selfie stick and put it on Instagram. That ain't gonna be happening. And you damn sure ain't gonna do that in a concentration camp. Because they don't allow phones in prison.
Amos 5:16 and it reads, therefore the Lord, the power of hosts, the Lord saith thus, wailing shall be in all streets, and they shall say in all the highways, alas, alas, and they shall call the husbandmen to mourning, and such as are skillful of lamentation to wailing, and in all midst.
And even the strong man is gonna bow themselves in fear. The men in this society, that you see as, mighty, they known for their strength, the hardcore gangster niggas, your kingpins, your martial artists, your heavyweight boxers, UFC fighters,
The Navy SEALs,
Don't forget about the American
tough guys,
Hey, yeah, even the law enforcement, even the police. All these men, they're gonna be powerless, man. They're gonna be powerless because the Lord's gonna make sure that he takes the power from out of you people, man.
Just like we were as a nation when we were under Esau.
Yeah.
We were, probably bigger, stronger than we were now, but we still had to go into slavery, go into captivity.
Yep.
So it's nothing for the Most High to take that power from them like He took it from us.
Verse 17, and in all vineyards shall be wailing, for I will pass through thee, saith the Lord. Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. Oh man, just like this virus is passing through the earth, man. That's actually an angel, man. Verse 18, woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord, to what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light, as if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him, or went into the house and leaned his hand on the wall, and a serpent bit him. Shall not the day of the Lord be darkness and not light, even very dark, and no brightness in it?
Yeah. Hey, that's like, if you try to run, you're telling yourself here in America, it's not looking too promising here in America. I can see where this is headed. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna head over to South America. You go down there to South America, it's hyperinflation.
You can get killed on the way, bro.
Them Brazilians, they don't give two shits. When they're in survival mode, they're in killer mode. So it's a war zone down South America. You didn't think that through. Because you think that you're gonna get away from America and then go, you got enough money that you saved up in America, and you know that the American currency is more powerful than the Bolivar, so you can go down there and live like a king in Brazil. And then you go down there stunting, and then you get your head flung. Or you leave America and then you go over to somewhere in the Middle East. Now you got to deal with war. Now you're dealing with drone strikes.
They'll fuck around, draft you.
You go over to China. can't go to China.
Europe.
Nowhere in Asia.
Hey, you go to Europe, anywhere in the UK or Europe, anywhere like that, and guess what? That's the enemy. That's who everybody on earth is mad at and want to kill. Between them and America. So I mean, like, you got nowhere. This truth is the only way out.
This is it. This is your safe haven.
Tower. Safe haven.
It's that spiritual arc of Noah.
What was
I had, you guys
I was talking about Calvin.
I had something. Ephesians 5 and 15. See then that ye walk circumspectly and not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time, because the days are evil.
Coming in that evil time, man. Going back to what he read in Proverbs. You know, the prudent, the prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself. But the wicked pass on and are punished. Meaning the wicked, they're not going to take it serious. They're not going to consider, you know, that their ways is angering the Heavenly Father, man. You know,
His ways are they're going to have to consider that their ways are unrighteous. They think, you know, these people think that what they're doing is their way is the righteous way, is the right way to do it. No. It's the right way to do it, and it's according to the law, statutes, and commandments of the Heavenly Father.
yeah, it was Ecclesiastes 8:5. There shall no evil thing. He that keepeth the commandments shall feel no evil thing. You know, and you know, basically, I forget how the rest of the scripture go, but basically it talks about time and judgment, man. You know, you gotta understand time and judgment.
Yeah.
What time are we in? Are we in a time of, you know, peace and mirth and blessing, or are we in a time of destruction? You know, the sword going out. You know, mashapat, man, mass death.
I gotta
You know, pestilence, man.
Want me to bring out your recording?
Put that other part of the scripture.
Yeah, go ahead.
Ecclesiastes chapter 8 and verse 5. Whoso keepeth the commandment shall feel no evil thing, and a wise man's heart discerneth both time and judgment.
A wise man's heart discerneth both times and judgment. Going back to what it said in Ephesians, redeeming the times because the days are evil. So we gotta be circumspect. We gotta be constantly watching. You know, measure the times diligently in itself. Hey, because you never know, man. Like it was at Ecclesiastes 9 and 12. It talks about how, you know, a man doesn't know his time. You holding that? Go ahead.
Ecclesiastes chapter 9 and verse 12. For man also knoweth not his time, as the fishes that are taken in an evil net, and as the birds that are caught in the snare.
Fish in the net is a different, because you just up there swimming and know what's going on, all of a sudden out the water in a net. That's how the Heavenly Father's got you set up.
So are the sons of man snared in an evil time, when it falleth suddenly upon them.
When it falleth suddenly upon them.
Now it shall say peace and safety, then comes sudden destruction.
Exactly. Yep.
Then
Exactly.
the thing continues to reoccur.
Yep.
That's it, right?
That's what's scary about the Most High, man. You know, the Lord's so long suffering, he could just wait it out. And just let you just pile up your wickedness until he finally, you know, acts upon that, man. You know? That's a power you don't want to mess with, man. Somebody that's just real patient. You know?
Yeah. That let you, like a lion. Like if you fucking with a lion, he eventually gonna snap at you. He gonna tear your ass up.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, you think about that? Remember that scene in the Players Club when Luke was in the VIP section, and you had Alex Thomas He was trying to get up in there to start trying to talk with Luke. And the bodyguard, which I was Michael Clark Duncan, you know, he's sitting there and was like, hey man, you know, Luke don't want nobody in the VIP right now. And he was like, man, I ain't talking to you.
We ain't trying, no, he said, we ain't trying to sign no autographs.
We ain't trying to sign no autographs right now,
You don't
Luke.
want no motherfucking autograph, nigga.
And he just talking shit, you know. and he's sitting there while he just mouthing off at him.
Yeah.
And he just sitting there, he basically did that nod like,
Yeah.
okay, all right. And then the moment
He said, I already kicked your little ass.
you know, and then as soon as he turned around, bloop, knocked his little ass out, man. Unexpected, man. He didn't think he was gonna get that.
Yeah, he just walked away thinking like, you know, he won.
Like he just punked him and shit. I just punked security and shit. He got his ass knocked out, man. He didn't have to, you know, cuss, you know, go into a back and forth. I'll just let you, you know, go ahead and get it out, you know.
He took a deep breath too, like,
yeah.
He's already ready.
Yeah. Hey, that's how the Most High is, man. The Most High just be like, all right, you know, I'm trying to give you a chance, but I'm gonna see how far y'all gonna go. You know, I'm trying to give you a way out. You know. So when the Lord finally opens up, hey, you
knew I was an austere man.
Hey, you know.
I knew what time it was.
The Lord is what's that in Nahum, where it says he's long suffering, he's great in power.
rich in mercy.
Yeah.
What do you say, Ralph?
Slow to wrath.
Slow to wrath. You know.
Like it says,
But he's great in power though. He will not at all acquit the wicked.
It says in 2nd Ezra 16, when these plagues are sent, who is he that may turn them away?
Yeah.
So it's like when the Most High let loose on this place, it ain't no power that can turn these plagues away, that can stop World War III, that can stop the pestilence, that can stop the famine. There's nothing.
Right.
Because it has to be finished. It has to, all these plagues, all the plagues that are written in this book, all these prophecies must come to pass.
Well, they couldn't stop the rivers in Egypt. They couldn't stop that from they couldn't stop that from turning. They couldn't stop it from turning to blood.
Oh yeah.
Everywhere they went, their water supply, it was messed up, man. Could you just picture that, man? Like here in America, you know, you can turn on your water, you can turn on the shower. Imagine you go in to hop into the shower. As soon as you turn the nozzle, there's blood coming through the shower.
Imagine you got bottled water in the refrigerator. You turn it there and it should turn to blood.
Yeah,
Bro.
It ain't Kool-Aid in there.
Yeah.
and there's no explanation for
No,
that.
none. No scientific explanation that Esau gonna try to come up with.
Yeah.
Nothing.
It's going to start to explain that what happened in Turkey.
Yeah. That blood coming up out of the earth. Yeah, you know. You have no control over that, man. You don't understand the power of the Most High, man. And it's supposed to be that way.
Yeah. My ways are higher than your ways.
Con.
The scriptures say, accomplish that which he pleases.
So when the Lord sends the plagues out, there's nothing you can do about that, man. You can't try to water it down. You can't try to alter it. You can't try to lighten it. You know. Y'all tried to put out that fire in Australia, and that shit just continuously grew.
Yeah. They was fighting that shit for like a month, I think.
Yeah.
They're gonna be fighting them in California come this year too. Now season come around.
Go ahead.
You got something? Oh, go ahead. Mine kind of fast.
Ezekiel chapter 9, verse 1.
Can't hold it back.
He cried also in mine ears with a loud voice, saying, cause them that have charge over the city to draw near, even every man with his destroying weapon in his hand. And behold, 6 men came from the way of the higher gate, which lieth toward the north, and every man had a slaughter weapon in his hand. And one man among them was clothed with linen, with a rider's inkhorn by his
These
side.
are angels. All right, death angels.
You said slaughter. That was a good giveaway.
And mind you, angels, they don't think like you as a human.
No, they have no reason to like. It's like
No sympathy.
yeah.
It's like they're robots for the Most High.
Terminators.
Terminators, man.
You can't bargain with them. You can't reason with them. They don't feel pain or pity or remorse. And they absolutely will not stop till the mission is accomplished. They're not all of them for death.
Hey, until the wrath of the Most High is appeased. And appease the wrath of him that made him. Right? Go ahead.
With a rider's inkhorn by his side, and they went in and stood beside the brazen altar. And the glory of the power of Israel, which was gone up from the cherub, whereupon he was, to the threshold of the house. And he called the man clothed with linen, which had the rider's inkhorn by his side. And the Lord said unto him, Go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof.
And set that mark of exemption. Set the name of Yahweh within them. All right? Set his wisdom within them. Okay? Set them away separately. Break with a cluster that can't be plucked out. That's what that mark does. It keeps you from like Job had that. Okay? You know he got slain. He didn't forget about Job. Continuously allowed Job to endure it. Right.
Which that angel is a righteous angel, and that's the Holy Spirit, man. Putting the names of the Heavenly Father and His commandments in the middle of the Lord, man.
Right.
All right, was it written in the book of life?
Written in the book of life.
Yeah, I got a quick brief. It's John 3 and 33. It says, He that received his testimony have set to his seal that the Most High is true. So the elect are going to have that seal. They have the testimony. Man. You know? That's back on.
Ezekiel 9 and 4. And the Lord said unto him, Go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. And that's what we've been doing, man. You know, sighing and crying, man, for all the abominations, man, all the sins that you people commit on an everyday, 24-hour, 24/7 period, man. All right.
Hey, every time the shit that happens that when we read about it or hear about it, it makes us send up praises to the Most High. That's basically our spirit crying out to the Lord. You know, we complaining to the Heavenly Father when we cry to Him to do evil to this place. That's an example of that, man. You know, we see all the abominations, you know, all this homosexuality going on. You know, men parents turning their children into transgenders and promoting it and you know, there was a video with this transvestite and he had on little ass shorts on and he was basically dancing sexually to a little group and the crowd, you know, the adults, you know, that was basically, you know, cheering it on and shit, man. You know?
Bro, I seen that Edomite woman, Charlize Theron. Her 6-year-old, no, she's probably about 7 or 8, had a girl's bathing suit on, and you could like, you know one of them joints that go down like that, like, and it's a boy, he got a rod. You know what I'm saying? And you see the, you know, I'm just like, come on, really? He saw, and they doing that to Jake kids, man.
Ezekiel 9 and 5, and to the others he said in my hearing, Go ye after him through the city and smite. Let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity.
Smite being killed.
Hey, and if I may say, He's telling the angel to go and basically jack up the rest of the Israelites that ain't signing crime.
Right.
Basically, they have no problem with wickedness. When you go to that Romans, the first chapter, it talks about not only they that do them, but have pleasure in them that do it.
32.
You know, you're worthy of death too.
If you don't,
So you're gonna get the same judgment as those that actually are doing it.
if you don't condemn it, you condone it.
Yeah.
And who shall stand up for me against the evildoers? Or who shall stand up for me against the workers of iniquity, man? Go ahead.
Neither have ye pity, slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children, and women. But come,
Wait, and women too?
Maids and women.
And little children.
Can we just spare the women, the ladies, and just get the men?
That's some emotional ISUPK shit.
Yeah. You know? When we tune the sisters out, you know? Imagine an angel saying, yeah, can we tune the sisters out though?
Or telling the Most High that.
Yeah, telling the Most High that.
Or come back and say, yeah, I killed all of them, but I spared the sisters. No.
I mean, what if the Lord do the Saul for not killing off those kites, man?
We read it. We read what part of what his message was.
We know the angels, they tremble before the Lord. They stand in the heavens right before his throne, and they tremble at his glory, at his majesty. So, hey, in the minds of the angels, and you ain't got to tell them, the Most High got to tell them twice.
Angel will never go off.
They'll never go off. You ain't got to tell me twice. Now? Yeah, now.
Like it says, the angels are holding back the four winds. Because the angels want to get busy.
They waiting on them.
They waiting on it.
They waiting on the Most
And
High.
we say holding back the four winds of destruction.
Destruction.
The things that's gonna destroy the way that the earth is known today. That's why I'm gonna repeat the question again. What are you gonna do when these evils shall come? What are you gonna do when the day of the Lord, the apocalypse, doomsday, and all these days come? What are you gonna turn to? What are you gonna do? Because that thing is gonna be out there. Okay? Did you do enough to get the mark of exemption for the first angel? Or are you gonna be numbered to the sword by that other angel? Got it out.
but come not near any man upon whom is the mark, and begin in my sanctuary.
Hey, but don't come by the ones that I gave that special mark. Get everybody else. And I'm gonna begin with my own people first. Damn. That's a heavy one.
Hey, bro, keep still go back. Keep read all the way down. Because when you read that, that's going into the account when this was in Jerusalem right before the Babylonians came in. When the death angel came through, it was like the death angel damn near tried to exterminate Israel. Because the angel wouldn't stop until the Most High told him to stop. Because if the Lord didn't, he would have ended up killing off all the Jakes in Jerusalem.
Kind of like Smokey.
Begin in my sanctuary, then they began at the ancient men which were before the house. And
you the elders. No? Go ahead.
And he said unto them, defile the house and fill the courts with the slain. And go ye forth. And they went forth and slew in the city. And it came to pass while they were slaying them, and I was left, that I fell upon my face, and I cried and said, O Lord Yahweh, wilt thou destroy all the residue of Israel in thy pouring out of thy fury upon Jerusalem?
See, this is why you don't piss the Most High off, man. You really think that he's trying to exterminate you.
That's what it's gonna look like. He's killing everybody on earth.
Yeah.
Then the Lord comes, it look like he's gonna kill everybody. Think about it. 2 out of every 3 people you see.
That's great death, right there.
Out of every
talk
Two
about
out of every three people you see get killed.
and we talk about a lot of speckled bird scattered Israelites. A lot of JV acting like y'all trying to save heathens. Hey, even those Jakes who look like other nations, don't think for a second that because we say they're Israelites that we say that they're gonna make it. A lot of them gonna die too.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah, all of them. John Travolta, all of them.
Robert De Niro. They gonna catch a missile.
They all gonna die. As much as I love her music to death, most I ain't gonna take her out too. You see what she's done with her daughter. Her daughter got a bigger beard than me. You know, she's all right with that. You know, the Lord, He's not gonna spare our people that way. He ain't gonna spare none of them. They don't care who you are, what you got, what status you hold in the world. They don't care. They don't care if you walk some old lady across the street and help her with her groceries. All that
Pay your bills and honest and all of that shit. Pay your taxes. Help old ladies with the groceries. Help old people across the street. That shit ain't gonna save you.
Donate to good shit.
You go down and volunteer on Christmas and Thanksgiving and give out turkeys and shit. Yeah, that's shelter.
That's why I said those that will be delivered from the sad plagues. Those that by their works and by their faith. That's what's gonna get you out of here. That's what's gonna save you from the death angel.
That's right. And the righteous works is doing this work. All of the laws and commandments to the best of your ability. It's not doing shit in the world where Esau deems, oh, that's a good deed. No. Esau is complete contrary to the Yahweh Shema Shah. When Esau deems something good, that's wicked. That's usually wicked to according to the scriptures. You just say,
in this society, they call good evil,
Yeah.
evil good. You know, everything is turned upside
Said
down.
that the T's, how bad is that? The grown-ups who that ain't fooled by it, it's cool.
but Edomites will sit there and laugh at them like, oh, ha ha ha, they're dancing, that's just wicked. Grown ass nigga.
Verse 9. Then said he then said he unto me, the iniquity of the house of Israel and Judah is exceedingly great.
Oh, 2nd Ezra 15. Yeah. Get that in 2nd Ezra 15.
Second Ezra chapter 15, verse 6 is what
I've seen it.
Yep. It says, we started before, 2 16 and 4, for all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. Behold, saith the Lord Yahweh, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction.
And that's all controlled by the angels. So the Lord can send these death angels, which they're under, these different forms of judgment. If the Lord wanted to rain a hell the size of basketballs, hey, the Lord will send the angels to go and make that happen. And guess what? It's going to be severe. Houses going to be destroyed. All type of vehicles is going to be destroyed. Dents, cracked windshields. People getting concussions. Yeah.
For wickedness hath exceedingly become the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled.
And your hurtful works are fulfilled. Going back to the brother read in Ezekiel, that's the reason why the Lord sent the death into because their wicked level got too high. You know, Jake was too busy worshiping, sacrificing to devils, man. You know,
That's what I'm thinking about.
they was too busy committing spiritual fornication. It tells you how the priest, they wasn't separating the holy from the profane. There was a profaning the Lord's high holy days.
This is getting paid off.
Yeah, they was taking bribes, selling out, making amends, you know, making covenants with the heathen. They was doing all types of wickedness, man.
No more.
So going back to that in 2 Ezra 15, hey, now the Lord applies that to the world now. Now the Lord is sending worldwide plagues and pestilences because wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled.
Read on about Shah. Verse 7 said, Therefore said the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit, neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves.
Yeah, I can't stand this to go on any further. Now I must perform. Now I must, basically I must show myself.
Show action.
Yeah. So now it's time to get active. I didn't try to be peaceful with them, but they ain't listening to me. So now it's time to get active. You know. Yep.
This is Isaiah chapter 42, verse 13. The Lord shall go forth as a mighty man. He shall stir up jealousy like a man of war. He shall cry, yea, roar. He shall prevail against his enemies.
Man, that's talking about the day of the Lord when Yahweh Shai comes back. It tells you in Isaiah 47 that he will not meet thee as a man. All right, he's coming back with a heavenly host. And we read about how some of them angels, the powers that they have.
Slaughter weapons
in their hands. Yep.
Verse 14. I have long time holding my peace. I have been still and refrained myself. Now will I cry like a travailing woman.
Hey, I will no longer hold my tongue as touching their wickedness.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You see? Read that part again.
I have long time holding my peace. I have been still.
And I've been patient with you niggas, man. I've been patient with you black unconscious. I've been patient with you Christians, you Muslims. You know?
Most High is long suffering with Jake, man.
Huh?
And Jake don't realize that. Jake is not taking advantage of this grace period.
Yeah.
Because no serious judgment has gone out amongst you Israelites. Once judgment starts to go out, you see these, man, I can't wait, man. Because you're gonna see the terror and the fear in these niggas' face. When this devil Esau starts to show his horns, then you're gonna want to call on the Heavenly Father. Then you're gonna want to seek his men. It's gonna be too late. Two-thirds of you niggas need death, man. And the men of the Lord, we ain't gonna send up a prayer or a cry for you, man. Like it says in Jeremiah. Because this is your opportunity. This is your opportunity right here. The men you see across the four corners of the world, every major city in America is prophesying and telling you. Videos is going up on YouTube every damn minute of this truth being prophesied. All right, ain't there gonna be no excuse. Whether you look like you a Jake, you look like you dark skin, or you a confusion in the face.
Speckled birds.
Speckled birds. God.
I have long time holding my peace. I have been still and refrained myself. Now will I cry like a travailing woman. I will destroy and devour at once.
I will destroy and devour at once. That don't sound good.
Hey, that sounds like when a dragon. No. Who is that on Mortal Kombat? Like when they hold the breath in, and then at the end of the fatality, they just let all the fire out of their mouth and just turn them into ash,
Yeah, they got a scorpion that does
like
that.
like a scorpion. You know, you just
doing that.
and then you just and then the flames come out your mouth and just devour the person. That's how the Most High is gonna get out, man.
Building the energy up and then finally letting it out.
It's like you holding your breath for a long time.
He said it.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
It's gonna come out fiery, man.
Real job.
You know?
Here we go.
Hey, they're supposed to do that.
Get a real job. Get a real job. This is a real job.
It's the best job.
Ain't no better job. And by world, fucked up is by worldly standards.
It was the cab driver that
we
said
can't have
it?
a it's on the car. We can't.
So, but why you ain't at your job?
Yeah,
Why you
we
not
can't
working
do
on
something else
a
in our
Sunday?
spare time?
Yeah.
We can't do something else in our spare time? For real? We got a real job. Hey, that's the point, man. That's the point right there. That right there. You see how they see how we're out here doing a public service from the Heavenly Father. You see how the people treat us? That's why there ain't gonna be no pity when he let go. When the Heavenly Father let loose, man, that's what people ask.
Hey, they're still in prosperity. Remember earlier we was talking about, you know, there's a forgetfulness there's a forgetfulness of affliction in the day of prosperity. Right now, you know, they're bold and they're proud. So they're gonna haul insults and remarks. And, they're gonna, drive and make their little sly remarks and then drive up the street. Let them say what they're gonna say.
Bro, it's
You
safe out here right
got the
now.
nigga woman over here.
Yeah.
You know, they find it entertaining.
It's safe. You can still call 911.
Yeah.
You know, you still have
Running
running water. It's safe out here for you people, mainly you Israelites. What about when it's not safe no more? When everybody's walking around with a gun, open carry or not, it don't matter, ain't no laws, none of that shit. People running into your shit, getting your shit, whether you like it or not. Slapping your kids and slapping your wife at the same time. What you gonna do? You can't call the police, can't call the paramedics because you just got busted in your head. That's the time we're coming into, and we ain't gonna feel it. Man, I don't give a shit about you niggas that catching hell right now or when it comes either, man.
Used to get hit right
Look at
there.
that. People bugged out, man. It's gonna be worse.
Specified, but it's like when he specified and they said,
You
I will
trying to
cry.
elaborate on the scripture?
no, I'm just saying when he said, I will cry like a woman in travail.
Oh yeah.
So like the Heavenly Father is talking about himself crying like a woman in travail.
Yeah.
With all that pain,
He's gonna let it all
He's
out.
gonna grow
man.
like a lion.
His anger.
Yeah,
All that pent up anger from
ages, bro.
for millenniums, man.
Yeah.
Just pent up. You gonna let loose, man. You know? That was it on that.
That was doing
What you think about that coronavirus?
They're gonna cancel the World Series of Poker because of it. Oh, y'all from Vegas?
Yeah,
Y'all know what y'all talking about, big poker event. Yeah, they're gonna probably cancel it because of it.
the NFL draft. They probably gonna cancel that.
I mean, sir,
You serious?
it is, man. It is. And I tell you this, I'm a Trump supporter, big time, and he is doing everything he can to downplay it, and that's pissing me off.
Yeah.
As a Trump supporter, that upsets me.
Right.
Because he wants the stock market to be doing well because that's his re-election.
Right,
Stock
right.
market. So, anyways, I was so confused at first what was going on. And I
We'll
was
watch-
like,
We can't treat them like the Edomite. We gotta treat them like a 2/3.
But
Same
that-
shit.
but that's-
somebody that ain't gonna make it.
You see
That's
the
a Edomite, but-
yeah, and you see
That's what
the
I'm saying. You know?
and you see the mentality of Americans, man. The
Right.
first thing that came to his mind was